Mic check, 1, 2. Mic check, 1, 2. Mic check, 3, 4. Mic check, 1, 2, 3, 4. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mic check, mic check. Check, check, check. 1, 2. Check, check. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our Graduation 2024 live stream. We would like to say a special thanks to our sponsors for this graduation live stream. All Good Nutrition, Carrie Hunt from Allstate, and J&B Countertops. Thank you to our sponsors. Thank you.
Hey, should I throw one in my back pocket in case?
and gentlemen, would you please stand and remain standing for the graduate processional, presentation of the colors by Cookeville High School JROTC, the Pledge of Allegiance, and the singing of the national anthem.
I got you. I'll tell you exactly when. So you'll just be ready for her. Make sure your stage. Not yet. No, we have still have one more season.
At this time, I invite the 2023-2024 Student Body President, Ella Schote, and third honor student, Selena Sanchez, to the podium. Ella will lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. After the national anthem is sung by the CHS Chorus, Selena will then present the words of wisdom and lead us in a moment of silence.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for the national anthem.
You may be seated. Thank you. As the famous poet Robert Frost once said, in 3 words, I can sum up everything I've learned about life. It goes on. We have spent 4 years in the same school with the same people. It seems bittersweet that we've made it to the finish line and we are now forced to move on so quickly. But we are now going to start a new chapter in our lives that will be full of joy and excitement. Though it won't be easy to say goodbye to this chapter, I know we're all moving on to bigger and better things. However, I hope that we always remember our days at Cookeville High and our time as Cavaliers. As we go through this new journey, always remember that nothing is impossible and that there is always a new adventure ahead. Though it may not be easy, I know we can make it through because even if it's not good, it's not the end. So, for the final time, to the class of 2024, all of your tomorrows start today. Make it great. At this time, we would like to observe a moment of silence in memory of our fellow classmate, DeMarcus Michael Alexander Brooks, who tragically passed away during our senior year. Thank you.
Selena, please accept this award for your outstanding accomplishments here at Cookeville High School. On behalf of the class of 2024 and the faculty, staff, and administration of Cookeville High School, we would like to welcome graduates, parents, family, and friends to the graduation exercises of the class of 2024. Today is a day of celebration as we recognize these seniors who have reached this great milestone by completing their high school education. We have some special guests who are with us today and we would like to recognize them. Please stand and be recognized as your name is called. Audience, please hold your applause until all names have been called. From the Putnam County Schools Central Office, Mr. Corby King, Director of Schools. Mr. Tim Martin, Deputy Director of Schools. Dr. Sharon Anderson, Continuous Learning Supervisor. Mr. Sam Brooks, Future Ready Supervisor. Mrs. Melanie Bazell, RTI and Learning Loss Supervisor. Mrs. Bridget Carwile, Federal Programs and Grants Supervisor. Mr. Ron Chaffin, Transportation Supervisor. Mrs. Jennifer Mitchell, School Nutrition Supervisor. Mr. Buddy Pearson, Communications Supervisor. Mr. Chris Pierce, Attendance and Enrollment Supervisor. Mrs. Sherry Roberson, Special Education Supervisor. Mrs. Judy Schimbeckler, Professional Learning Supervisor. Mr. Johnny Sloan, Technology Supervisor. Mr. Jason Stickler, ESSER Data and Testing Supervisor. Dr. Trey Upchurch, Student Services Supervisor. Mrs. Jackie Vester, CTE Program Supervisor. Dr. Diana Wood, Pre-K through 4 Curriculum Supervisor, and Dr. Bubba Winningham, 5 through 12 Curriculum Supervisor. We would also like to recognize our Putnam County School Board members. Chairwoman, Mrs. Kim Cravens, Vice Chair, Dr. Don Fry, Mr. Kerry Ledbetter, Mr. David McCormick, Mr. Lynn McHenry, and Mrs. Jill Ramsey. There are also various businesses and industry partners we would like to thank for their roles in making these graduation festivities possible. A special thank you to Tennessee Tech University for allowing us to use the Hooper Evelyn Center. We would like to thank Cookeville High School adopters for their participation in our graduation exercises, as well as their continued support of our school. If you represent one of these organizations, please stand to be recognized. Cookeville Communications, 1 Hour Martinizing, First National Bank, Shea Chiropractic, FlowServe, Life Church, Fortis Institute, All Good Family Dentistry, Cookeville First Baptist Church, the Real Estate Collective, St. Thomas Aquinas Catholic Church, and Cookeville Regional Medical Center. We thank you for your contributions to our school community. At this time, we would also like to recognize the work of our administrators, faculty, and staff for their roles in making Cookeville High School an outstanding school, as well as planning and preparing for this ceremony. Please stand and stay standing to be recognized as your name is called. Cookeville High School administrators, Mrs. Mandy Rawls, graduation chair. She's made all of this possible. Members of the graduation committee, CHS senior counselors, Mrs. Stephanie Harden, Mrs. Julie Smith, and Miss Lori Strode. Members of the Cookeville High School faculty, CHS support staff, and Avery Hutchins, and members of the PTSO committee. Students, will you please join me in thanking your parents, family members, friends, and teachers who have touched your lives and positively influenced you in some way on your journey today. This is a very special class to me. I'm going off script for a second. This is my first year in this role, and I could not have asked for a better group of seniors. I can look out at these faces, and I've seen where you've come from and what you have all contributed to our school community, and I thank you all. So. The class of 2024 is to be commended for the success of their endeavors that have brought them to this important occasion in life. There are 510 seniors in the class of 2024. Allow me to briefly share the incredible accomplishments of this graduating class. Of the 510 students, 36 of them achieved a composite score of 30 or above on their ACT. Graduates Hope Robertson and Ella Navarro both scored a perfect score of 36 on the ACT. 190 of these graduates have earned Latin Honors distinction. 146 students are graduating with an honors diploma. 40 students have earned Tri-Star Scholar recognition. There are 287 students graduating with distinction. 110 seniors are Tennessee Scholars. There are 27 AP Scholars. 93 students have earned industry certifications through CTE courses. There are 105 seniors who earned work-based learning distinction. Various honor societies and organizations are represented by cords of many colors. If you're a student representing any of these distinctions I mentioned or are wearing a club cord, would you please stand to be recognized? You can sit now. I would now like to call Ella Shote to the podium. Ella has served as our 2023-2024 Student Body President. I'm happy to present Ella with the Principal's Award for her outstanding service to Cookeville High School this year. The class salutatorian is Adeline Moore. Adeline is graduating with a grade point average of 4.658 and will be attending Duke University to major in chemistry as a pre-med student minoring in French studies. At this time, I invite Adeline to the stage to present her salutatorian address.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Adeline Moore, and I want to welcome you to today's graduation ceremony. I'm honored to be speaking to you today. They say that honesty is the best policy, and honestly, I researched the best graduation speeches and learned that the best speeches are short. So, thank you for listening. In all seriousness, I want to first thank all of the incredible people who have supported me throughout my life. I especially want to thank my mom and dad, my brother and French sister, my whole family, all of my amazing friends, teachers, the school faculty, my coaches, and the tennis team. You have all been an instrumental part of my life, and words cannot express how thankful I am for you. I know that I would not be where I am today without all of your love and support. Well, congratulations to everyone sitting in front of me. You have spent the past 5,040 hours over 4 years doing what the government has required of us. That is 5,040 hours you will not get back, but at least you learned that the mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. You know, the important stuff that adults need to know in order to survive on a day-to-day basis. But also, during these 5,040 hours, we embarked on a confusing period of self-discovery. We discovered our passions and our indifferences. We discovered if we were musically or athletically inclined, or that neither was our forte. Some of you discovered that you could be the next Vincent van Gogh, while others learned that they could only draw stick figures at best. We discovered if we were technologically savvy, or if, like me, you had to ask your friends how to work your phone. High school was a time of self-discovery and self-development, but nonetheless, we persevered and made it. Now that I am an alumni of Cookeville High School, wait, that's a little strange for me to say because yesterday I was at the high school taking my final exam. But today, I have officially earned the fancy title of being CHS alumni. So in my prior life of being a high school student, I discovered that one of my passions was playing tennis. I devoted winter, spring, summer, and fall every year to the sport. And looking back, I'm glad I did, especially since the girls and boys tennis teams are going to state. I love my time with my teammates who are some of my closest friends. The sport has taught me important life lessons such as tenacity, humility, dedication, patience, and hard work. But the most important lesson I learned came from my tennis coach, Coach Rohr. After a disappointing match one day, Coach said, 10% of your days you are going to be unstoppable and no one can beat you. 10% of your days you are going to play poorly and there's nothing you can do about it. However, 80% of your days are completely up to you. Your ability to win depends on your tenacity and effort. You decide. I have always heard inspirational quotes about both 10% days, like how to handle being at rock bottom or how to appreciate the victories while on top. However, we rarely hear advice about the 80% days. While the 80% days occur quite often, those days can be uncomfortable. I like to refer to these days as the maybe category. Maybe you will do well, maybe you won't. Maybe you will receive a good grade, maybe you won't. Maybe you will win your match, maybe you won't. Maybe you are qualified for the job, or maybe you're not. In high school, we often find ourselves stuck in places of uncertainty. In fact, being told maybe is worse than being told no, because at least with a no, something is settled and you can move on. However, when you are told maybe, you are not quite sure how to approach the situation. You are just left with self-doubt. If you are one of the fortunate ones who has not experienced this dilemma before, do not fret, you will join the club soon. It's not particularly exclusive. Everyone experiences their period of self-doubt, whether that is with school, a job, a relationship, or a friendship. The list is truly endless. However, while the time spent in the 80% days can be difficult, I think that I have found the silver lining. First, it has allowed me to assess what I believe is truly important. Did I really care about being told maybe? Sometimes I did not care, and that is okay. However, sometimes I did, and felt that it was something important I should fight for. If you fervently care about something, the most important quality to overcome that hurdle is what I refer to as grit. When there were difficult times in high school, my mom would always tell me the value of grit. Grit is where you discover how far you are willing to go to surmount the obstacle to achieve your goals. Having grit is arduous, but the people who have the most grit are the most successful in their job, school, sport, musical instrument, or relationship. In order to have grit, you must believe in yourself no matter what and who is against you, because in the end, like Coach Rohr said, you decide your own fate. If you do not believe in yourself, you will never be able to survive the difficult times. Therefore, seek out those who care about you and who are endlessly there to support you. In times when you feel like giving up, those people are always there to remind you to pursue your passion and maintain your grit. As we begin a new chapter in our lives, remember that during the difficult stages of life, you decide how much you value your goal. If it is something you truly care about, while it is cliche, never stop striving, pursuing, or trying, because you never know what the outcome could be if you don't fight for your goal. And although sometimes the answer will be no, what if, just maybe, it is a yes? Thank you for your attentiveness, and to conclude, in the words of the most iconic and inspirational person ever to live, Elle Woods. Congratulations to the class of 2024. We did it.
Thank you, Adeline. Please accept this as a token of appreciation for your contribution to CHS in the class of 2024. The class valedictorian is Praneeth Reddy. Praneeth is graduating with a grade point average of 4.679 and will be attending Northwestern University to major in biology as a pre-med student. At this time, I invite Praneeth to the stage to deliver his valedictorian address.
Good morning, everyone. As I stand before you today, I am filled with gratitude and humility. We've all traveled different paths to reach this moment, but one thing unites us: hard work and determination. Throughout our journey, we faced countless challenges and obstacles that have tested our resolve and determination. Yet, through perseverance and tenacity, we overcame them. We learned that success isn't just about talent, it's about effort, persistence, and resilience. My journey, like many of yours, has been marked by challenges that tested my resilience, but also shaped my character in profound ways. Growing up, I faced numerous obstacles that seemed insurmountable. And I'm gonna stop right there because I didn't write any of that. ChatGPT did. I chose to begin my speech with a generic opening from ChatGPT to show that while ChatGPT may seem emotionally powerful due to its large vocabulary that makes it appear smart, in reality, AI fundamentally lacks one distinct human quality: the ability to struggle. AI does not have empathy or feeling. ChatGPT may talk about perseverance or overcoming, but it's never actually experienced any hardship. ChatGPT may talk about unemployment, but it's never lost a job before. ChatGPT may talk about the stages of grief, but it's never lost a loved one before. We have, and that's what makes us human. Hardships build character, and character is what we have that AI could never have. At the end of the day, we have to face this struggle that is so inherent to human nature because that is how we grow. How we grow smarter, how we grow stronger, and how we grow kinder. A personal example of a hardship is how I was underweight since I was 4 years old. It was very challenging for me, but overcoming it taught me so much about myself. When I overcame it, I overcame two things. The first was my actual health issues, and the second was my emotionally vulnerable mindset that I had when I approached challenges. When faced with such challenges, I would scorn them and call it my own bad luck. Being underweight helped me grow as a person and change the way I saw problems for the better. With this new mindset came a new sense of gratitude. I couldn't have overcome my underweightness without the help of my devoted parents and countless doctors. And today, I'm grateful for the faculty who have helped all of us get here, whether it's my devoted teachers, or the hardworking administrators, or my supportive counselors. Class of 2024, as we enter this next stage of our lives, we will experience countless more obstacles like the ones we've already surpassed. My one suggestion for you is to never give up and always remember who you are. Thank you.
Thank you, Praneeth. Please accept this as a token of appreciation for your contribution to CHS in the class of 2024.
Seniors, please present yourselves for roll call. Praneeth Rapanagudi, ready. Sol Beck. Lily Grace Bernhardt. Emerson Anna Delk. Weston Parks Fowler. Yaron Hassan. Emma Caroline Johnson. Samuel Scott Carell. John Lucas Daniels. Ashlyn Brianna Darley. Gabriella Brooke Dawson. Riley Arwen DeWeese. Megan Brooke Fox. Alex Santana Francisco Sebastian. Alexandria Lee Fulton. Angie Gonzore. Owen Luke Hadlock. Christopher Michael Henderson. Emma Ruth Horner. Sean Thomas Hoyle. Cole Allen Jarman. Mallory Reese Johnson. Hudson Stone Kaler. Jackson Doyle Madewell. Julie Elizabeth Martin. Abigail Lynn Offord. Mateo Ardelia Villabana. Ruben Alexander Argueta. Colin Bradford Ayers. Connor James Baggett. Blendy Michelle Baltazar de Leon. Edwin Baltazar Gonzalez. Hannah Elizabeth Bowles. Mallory Reese Boswell. Logan Bailey Bowman. Clay Dalton Brooks. Jacob Walker Bruce. Bella Caroline Buckner. Emma Lynn Burgess. Ethan Zachary Call. Jackson Mylan Clark. Hope Magdalena Cook. Andrew James Corbeil. Macy Eileen Chris Bowman. Emily Rachel Cronin. Virginia Bailey Curlin. J.C. Marie Curry. Tatum Alexander Damitz. Hallie K. Day. Owen David Day. Noah Daniel Diaz. Dana Fernanda Dorantes Kalunga. Jennings Grant Dunaway. Callista Annette Ely. Daniel Christian Ebersole. Micah Isaiah Eldridge. Maya Angelou Ewing. Levi Connor Fike. Noah Gray Finn. Evelyn Araceli Flores Marino. Landon Joshua Forster. Alexandra Marie Fornabeo. Delandy Jane Frog. Aston Caden Gabriel. Isaac Ruben Samuel Garcia. Isabel Garcia. Cole Chandler Guerin. Sarah Jessica Easentana. Eliana Grace Ginn. Katie Ann Green. Elijah Logan Gwynn. Patrick Francis Harrison. Philip Michael Harrison. Josie Macy Henry. Cheney Noel Hewitt. Caitlin Renee Holder. Chloe Denise Hollis. Madison Alyssa Huddleston. Elizabeth Claire Hudson. Ava Elizabeth Jackson. Daniel Elias Jennings. Jack Evan Johnson. Michael Abadias Juan Tomas. Ashley Noelia Wanta Velasquez. Lindsay Brooke Knox. Kylie Nicole Abner. Brady Cole Adkins. Gaspar Augustin Felipe. Iris Alatori Lopez. Abigail Alonzo Cax. Jonah Marcus Alonzo Ramirez. Vincent Michael Altabelli. Emilio Dwayne Elia. Preston Allen Anderson. Brandon Herberto Ardiana Bautista. Jordan Nicole Arnold. Enrique Arredondo Ramirez. William Cooper Austin. Marlon Ayalia Villegas. Armando Baylon Ruiz. Lauren Elizabeth Baker. Jaden Derek Ballard. Ethan Cole Barnes. Rockalina Yana Bartolome. Anna Bartolome I. Jonathan Jazeel Bautista. Jonathan Scott Beal. Mandy Lachey Beatty. Jocelyn Michelle Berry. Nicholas Paul Bayshak. Logan Van Wy Blust. Braxton James Bowles. Sienna Nicole Boughton. Matthew Ronnie Bowman. Connor McKay Bradford. Andrew Christian Brito. James Anthony Aiden Brown. Sophia Bellamy Brown. Tomnisha Lene Brown. Caden William Buck. Annabelle Brooke Bunch. Jordan Cole Burris. Lexi Catrice Burton. Landon Miles Buttram. Emma Rose Canella. Alan Leon Kate. Colin Andrew Carr. Esther Ruth Carson. Cash Stillarm Cartain. Zarazia Brielle Carter. Stephanie Fernanda Castro Rodriguez. Christian Reiner Catron. Xanthine Eric Kavanaugh. Kaylee Grace Chamberlain. Nevaeh Arlene Childress. Dustin Joseph Clark. Mariah Jean Jo Clark. Nicole Evelyn Kojon. April Lily Coella. Kylan Natalie Coleman. Cody Randall Coleman. Andrew Lee Knatzer. Kevin Christopher Cookson. Constance Nicole Paradise Copeland. Charles Edward Cowan II. Leanne Marie Craighead. Taryn James Cravens. Chase Allen Crawford. Emily Mackenzie Crosby. Morgan Nicole Curtis. Haley Marie Daly. Evan Gary Davenport. Nicholas Peyton Dale Davis. Kalia Sativa DeWalter. Gianna Grace DiBenedetto. Leonardo Danilo Diego. Isaac Diego One. Jonathan Daniel Diltz. Juana Domingo Mateo. John Morgan Dudney. Kelsey Nicole Dykes. Isaiah Easter. Keontae Trevon Easter. Robert Preston Eldridge. Grayson Bryce Elrod. Ryan Mitchell Epic. Miriam Michelle Estrada Flores. Maria Angelica Felipe Pascual. Danielle Finn. Kelly Joe Finley. Trenton Wayne Fitz. Joseph Stedman Fleissig. Victoria Flores Flores. Julissa Flores Hernandez. Osvaldo Flores Velasquez. Imelda Francisco. Gaspar Christina Mirabel Francisco. Seth Heinrich Frazier. Ella Catherine Fredley. Isaac Jamar Fry. Jonathan Declan Garlick. Maria Gaspar Juan. Morali Gaspar. Kaylee Ann Gensimer. Brianna Rain Gentry. Savannah Joy Guerin. Jonathan Marshall Gilliam. Casey Lee Goldsby. Landon David Goodwin. Beverly Grace Gosting. Morgan Grace Guffey. Olivia Mache Hale. Alana Sue Hall. Cassili Paige Hamilton. Jada Grace Hancock. Bryson Dale Haney. Gabrielle Rose Hargrove. Caden Isaiah Harris. Kara Elizabeth Hartchen. Lane Carson Harville. Sarah Beth Hayes. Joshua Cameron Hurd. Megan Lindsay Nicole Heinzman. Kaylee Lachey Henley. Manuel Angel Gaspar Hernandez. Jennifer Hernandez de Jesus. Charles Douglas Heron. Jenna Marie Brennan Heron. Ayana Janae Hill. Savannah Lynn Hill. Zoe Elizabeth Hill. Jamily Grace Ho. Parker Cole Holland. Anastasia Tatiana Ruska. Mia Michelle Huddleston. Jonah Lee Hall. JC Page Hunt. Jonah Douglas Hunt. Maxine Elise Hutchison. Nick Charlie Ibanez Martinez. Caroline Rose Inman. Presley Riggs Jared. Jacob Daniel Jasinski. James Andrew Jenkins. Thomas Albert Jenkins. Gunnar Lee Jernigan. Chloe Gail Johnson. Jasmine Kiara Johnson. Pedro Tony Jose. Sebastian Juan. Karina Juan Domingo. Brant Forrest Kordatsky. Mikkel Devon Kirby. Adeline Dwyer Moore. Selena Marie Sanchez. Ella Grace Navarro. Jackson Alexander Radlin. Hope Elizabeth Robertson. Auburn Hazel Salee. Ruby Ellen Thurman. Halen Macy Todd. Jack Thomas Massengill. Brooklyn Emma Grace Maxwell. Matthew Patrick May. Lillian Grace Mayfield. Chloe Danielle Maynard. Declan Austin Mayton. Kirkland Marie Moores. Wesley Need. Addie Jane Ogilvy. Rebecca Brooke Parsons. Tops Patel. Lachey Katia Ramos Garcia. Kathleen Michaela Rohr. Abigail Deanna Russell. Grace Elizabeth Schmidt. Raleigh Beth Simmons. Kendall Allen Smith. Annalisa Rose Stanberry. Lindsley Brooke Swallows. Lucy May Sinisvet. Kendra Elizabeth Tippins. Layla Alexis Turner. Tessa Beth Jason Jean Zahn. Madison Brooke Lancaster. Caden Crit Langford. Eileen Elizabeth Linares. Kaylin Brianne Littoral. Sebastian Neil Livingston. Anessa Nicole Lofton. Ava Elizabeth Luna. Amara Lindsay Marshall. Carter Joseph Matson. Sydney Grace Mayer. Mailer Elizabeth McAlpin. Britton Elise McCoy. Savannah Catherine McDonough. Erin Elizabeth Meadows. Jason Wyatt Newberry. Tonchanock Noeen. Oscar Martin Nunez. Jack Oakley. Gabriel Michael Olson. Ruby Arnelius Aravelas. Krish Harshad Kumar Patel. Shivam Jignesh White Patel. Miriam Paz Suarez. Sarah Elizabeth Pelron. Vincent Alessandro Castilli. Audrey Lynn Phillips. Marissa Adele Phillips. April Gabrielle Pons. Kyla Estelle Puckett. Kaylee Maribel Ramirez Francisco. Keela Mariah Ramirez Francisco. Elizabeth Edna Redding. Malia Mackenzie Grills. Bennett James Reeves. Claire May Richardson. Chloe Brianna Roberts. Brian Antonio Sanchez. Anna Maria Miguel Sebastian. Juan Carlos Sebastian Diego. Jared Bennett Shepard. Mia McCoy Shelton. Sophia Ray Shelton. Daniel Miles Slater. Carly Brooke Summers. Pete Augustus Stone. Leah Ann Stransky. Audrey K. Sutton. Mason Gregory Taylor. Lorraine Grace Thady. Noah Henderson Talbot. Grace Ann Thompson. Jordan Cash Velasquez. Abigail Lynn Walker. Lacey Jo Warren. Amy Elizabeth Welch. Memphis Jordan Williams. Ann Catherine Wilson. Alyssa Rihanna Winfield. Ellie Jane Yarborough. Walker Allen York. Amber Ruth Key. Kylie Masako Kleppen. Halo Ijaz John Cox. Ellis Charles Kojak. Haley Marie Kunkel. Gabriel McKinley Ledford. John William Lee. Enrique Leon Garcia. Justin Thomas Leonard. Brooklyn Rose Wong. Rylan Caleb Looper. Kayliana Faith Lopez. Lisseth Lourdes Saavedra. Bennett Campbell McFarland. Tyler Andrew Magnuson. Lucienne Grace Malowan. Isabella Marshall. Ava Marie Moreau. Sebastian Amilcar Martin. Erickson Alexander Martin Baltazar. Cardona Sharon Alexandria Martinez. Daisy Guadalupe Martinez. Joel Martinez. Kevin Martinez. Shadana Freysenet Martinez. Josue Manuel Martinez Ramaggio. Alexis Violet Markson. Matthew David Masters. Kaylin Levi Matthews. Giovanni Allen May. Bailey Shane Lewis McDaniel. Cheyenne Micah McDonald. Noah Caden McNeil. Jack Henry McReynolds. Christopher Tollin Meadows. Jose Cruz Mendez. Jose Mateo Mendez. Ira Ronald Kane Messler. Marcella Guadalupe Francisco. Benjamin Andrew Miller. Jesse Ray Miller. Wilder Curtis Mills. Bethany Ann Morris. James Kane Mott. Adrian Carlos Monroe. Elijah Kane Myers. Andrew Jeffrey Nagy. Colin Chadwick Neal. Alexandria Cheyenne Navarro. Lucia Nicholas Sebastian. Dominic Alexander Nora. Khalees Acacia Oates Hurd. Caden Miles Outlaw. Melissa Pablo Baltazar. Elijah Cole Pinnell. Mackenzie Lynn Parmenter. Madison Diane Parmenter. Marcelita Francisco Pascual. Louise Nashay Pitts. Mara Faith Holston. Evan Maxwell Porter. Jaden Ray Petit. Sienna Page Prater. Ethan Scott Pratt. Magnolia Gray Preston. Ryan Nicholas Quillen. Jacqueline Ramirez. Calvin Michael Ramsey. Caden Harley Randolph. Caitlin Angel Randolph. Grace Lynn Rothende. John Parker Ray. Joshua Abandillo Rayan Flores. Christopher Nathaniel Reed. Michael Emmanuel Tabugo Reed. Yoretzi Crystal Remigio Lopez. Nathaniel Tonelli Rett. Emma Mackenzie Rose Rice. Josiah Manuel Rivera. Preston Dante Roberts. Joshua Dominic Rogers. Jackson Micah Rowe. Rafael Romero Pacheco. Axel Damian Romo. Axel Imanol Santizo Pablo. Daniel Santos Yanez. Zechariah Isaiah Satterley. Cherie Michelle Savage. Rosalinda Sebastian Francisco. Gaspar Sebastian. Dalen Paul Secord. Hayden Joseph Sharp. Jared Bennett Shepard. William Thurman Shipley. Leah Jade Shoemake. Wyatt Staley Shoemake Clark. DePaul Lewis Henry Simmons. Jose Silvestri Simon Baltazar. Faith Christina Smith. Hope Lynn Smith. Madison Caden Smith. Ryan Nicole Smith. Timothy Ray Sneed Jr. Christopher Joseph Gomez. Presley K. Spear. Rebecca Lynn Spott. Malachi Chadrick Spivey. Ashley Dawn Stewart. Michael Floyd Stewart. James Gregory Strong Jr. Brian Ray Stoltz. Brianna Lene Sullivan and Margaret. Ronald Eugene Terry Jr. Caden Patricia Thomas. Harley Ann Tollett. Patrona Thomas 1. Aiden Matthew Tomaso. Hannah Marie Tornietti. Drake Daniel Towell. Thomas David Tucker. Kiara LeRae Underwood. Joshua Valencia Ayala. Madison Ray Vaughn. Bravo Sayuri Velasco. Viviana Velasquez Reyes. Mackenzie Lee Vincent. Braxton Neil Walden. Cadence Nicole Walker. Sarah Janae Walker. Elijah Joseph Warren. Elliot Trevon Weathers. Cadence Sue Wheeler. Abigail Danielle Whitson. Alexander Eric Widrick. Alexa Grace Wilson. Andrew Emmett Wilson. Kaylee Brooke Weinbrenner. Chelsea Renee Winnett. Austin Bryce Wolford. Kaylin Mache York. In memory, DeMarcus Michael Alexander Brooks.
I can verify the students before me have met all the requirements established by the state of Tennessee to earn the title of graduate. As the executive principal of Cookeville High School, it is my honor to confer upon you the title of graduates. Graduates, please stand. Class of 2024, your graduation tassel is positioned to your right to symbolize your time as a student. The moving of the tassel symbolizes your transition to a Cookeville High School alumni. At this time, please move your tassels. May I be the first to congratulate you as the newest alumni of Cookeville High School. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the graduates of the Cookeville High School class of 2024. Thank you for attending our graduation ceremony. The graduation exercises at Cookeville High School are now concluded. Graduates, prepare yourselves for the recessional.
Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the live stream of the 2024 graduation. Congratulations to all of our graduates. Once again, we would like to thank the sponsors of Cap Connect TV. That's All Good Nutrition, J&B Countertops, and Carrie Hunt from Allstate. Thank you to our sponsors, and thank you for tuning in to our 2024 graduation live stream.